Hey guys, this is Mrs. Cutting, and I am going to go over with you the review for the Unit 3, Lesson 4 through 9 quiz. Alright, so this first part comes from Lesson 4, Converting Units. Elena and her mom are on a road trip outside the United States. Elena sees a road sign that says 80 kilometers per hour. She knows that 8 kilometers is approximately 5 miles. What is the speed limit in miles per hour? So I underline my important information. I'm going to set up a table. This is my kilometers. This is my miles. My first set of information, even though it wasn't the first they gave me, this is what I need to start with because I have both numbers. I have 8 kilometers goes with 5 miles. And then I have 80 kilometers per hour. So since my other information is kilometers, I'm going to put it on the kilometers side. Now, since this is 8 and 80, I could just do times 10 and times 10. But if it isn't a relationship that's as easy to see as that, I'm going to find 1 first. So I'm going to do divided by 8 and divided by 8. The order that I divide in matters. I need to do 5 divided by 8. I need to type it into my calculator in that order, and that gives me 0.625. Then, to get from 1 up to 80, I need to do times 80. So on this side, I'm going to do that 0.625 times 80, and that gives me 50. So this is 50, no, not kilometers, 50 miles per hour. The veterinarian uses weights in kilograms to figure out what dosages of medicines to prescribe for animals. For every 10 kilograms, there are 22 pounds. Calculate each animal's weight in kilograms and show your reasoning. Fido the Labrador weighs 88 pounds, Spot the Beagle weighs 33, and Bella weighs 5.5. So I'm going to make a table. My two things I'm talking about here are kilograms and pounds. And I know that 10 kilograms is equal to 22 pounds. And then everything else I'm trying to find, I know the pounds, so that means I want my 1 on the pound side. So with this one, I might see that I could do 22 times 4 to get 88. But again, if it isn't a relationship that I see right away, I'm going to find 1 pound, and then I'm going to find 88 and 33. And 5.5. I could make a separate table for each of these, but I don't have to. So to get from 22 down to 1, I'm going to divide by 22. 22 divided by 22 gives me 1. So on this side, 10 divided by 22 gives me 0.454545. We're just going to call that 0.45. So then I'm at 1. I want to get up to 88, so I need to do times 88. And on this side, I need to do 0.45 times 88, and it gives me 39.6. If you did it a different way, you might get exactly 40. Either one's fine. Then I have 33 pounds, so I'm going to go from 1 again. I'm going to go 1 times 33 gives me 33, and 0.45 times 33 gives me 14.85. If you did a different way, you might get exactly 15, and that's fine. Then I need to go to 5.5. So I'm going to go from 1 to 5.5. 1 times 5.5 is 5.5. And then on this side, I need to do 0.45 times 5.5. And I get 2.475. I'm going to round that to 2.48. If you did it a different way, you might get exactly 2.5. Anywhere around there is fine. All right, so now I'm on lesson 5, comparing speeds and prices. Here are the prices for cans of juice that are the same brand and the same size at different stores. Which store offers the best deal? Show your reasoning. So I have options here. Because I just need to find the price for one, I can put it in a table, or I can just divide. So for this first one, I'm going to do a table. So this is cans and dollars. It's 4 cans for $2.48. I want to find 1 can. So divide by 4. And then on this side, I'm going to do 248 divided by 4, which gives me 0.62. Or, since I want to do how many dollars per can, I can do $3 divided by 5 cans gives me 0.6 or 0.60, which would be 60 cents. So either of these are fine for showing your work for something like this. So 62 cents, 60 cents, or 59 cents. The 59 cents is going to be the cheapest deal. A corn vendor at a farmer's market was selling a bag of 8 ears of corn for $2.56. Another one was selling 12 for $4.32. Which bag is the better deal? Again, I could use a table or I could divide. I'm going to do one of each. So this is my ears, this is my dollars. 8 ears of corn are $2.56. I want to find the price for one. So 8 divided by 8 gives me 1. $2.56 divided by 8 gives me 0.32. Or since I just want to find how many dollars per ear, I can do my dollars divided by how many ears, which for the second one gives me 0.36. So we have 32 cents or 36 cents. This one's the cheaper one. All right, next page. So we have these people, now I'm on lesson 6. We have these people that went camping, and they were making oatmeal. The instructions for a large batch say bring 15 cups of water to a boil, then add 6 cups of oats. So first I want to find how many cups of oats goes with 1 cup of water. So I need to do 15 divided by 15 to get me 1. And on this side, I need to do 6 divided by 15, which gets me 0.4. Then I need to find a 1 over here. So this time I'm going to do 6 divided by 6 gives me 1. And I'm going to have to do 15 divided by 6. I divided by 6 on this side, so I have to take my number and divide by 6 on this side. That gives me 2.5. So then I have to write my unit rates. It's this much of this per whatever my other thing is. So my first one, I have 0.4 or 4/10 of a cup of oats per cup of water. So I have this many oats for 1 cup of water or per cup of water. My other one, I have 2.5 cups of water per cup of oats. So this much for 1 of that. All right, so then we have the cheesecake recipe. Mix 12 ounces of cream cheese with 15 ounces of sugar, and we're showing 1 ounce of cream cheese, 1 ounce of sugar. So this is my cream cheese, this is my sugar. 12 ounces goes with 15 ounces. I need to find 1 over here and 1 over here. So I need to do 12 divided by 12 to give me 1. So on this side, I'm going to do 15 divided by 12, which gives me 1.25. Then I need to do 15 divided by 15 gives me 1. So on this side, I need to do 12 divided by 15, which gives me 0.8. So then we have 2 unit rates again. We have this much sugar for 1 cup of cream cheese, and this much cream cheese for 1 cup of sugar. So 1.25, these aren't cups, these are ounces. 1.25 ounces of sugar per ounce of cream cheese, and 0.8 ounces of cream cheese per ounce of sugar. So when we're talking about per, we're talking about for 1 of this. All right, so then we're moving on to lesson 7. That's labeled here at the bottom. We flip the page. Now we have tables again. 8 burritos cost $56. Complete the table. So the unit price is how many dollars per burrito. And to find dollars per burrito, I need to do dollars split between the burritos. So dollars divided by burritos. So I'm going to do 56 divided by 8. So dollars split between the burritos gives me 7. All of these are going to be 7. They all have the same unit price. So then if I want to find 3 burritos, I'm going to do 3 burritos times $7 per burrito is $21. 5 burritos times $7 per burrito is $35. This one's weird because I used a number that doesn't come out so nice and pretty, so you'll have to bear with me. But I'm going to do $96 divided by $7 per burrito. And here's where it really doesn't make sense. It's 13.71 burritos. We can just pretend that you can buy that much of a burrito. So then we have one more unit rate. A car travels 150 miles in 3 hours. Complete the table. We want to find miles per hour. So we're going to do miles split between the hours. Miles divided by hours, which is 150 divided by 3. So that's 50 miles per hour for each of these. So then if I travel for 5 hours, I'm going to do 5 hours times 50 miles each hour is 250 miles. Then we have 350 miles divided by 50 miles per hour gives us 7 hours. And 600 miles divided by 50 miles per hour is 12 hours. All right, so on to the last section, which is good because I only have 3 minutes left that I could possibly talk for. A farm lets you pick 3 pints of raspberries for $12. You have the choice. You can either divide or you can use a table. So when I want to know dollars per pint, I'm going to do dollars divided by pints. So that would be 12 divided by 3 is $4 per pint. When I want to know pints per dollar, I'm going to do pints split between the dollars. So that would be 3 divided by 12, which is 0.25 of a pint per dollar. So then how many pints can I afford for $20? At this point, I can either make a table or I can use my unit rates. So I know that I get 0.25 of a pint per dollar. So 0.25 of a pint times $20 gives me 5 pints. And how much will 8 pints of raspberries cost? Well, each one is $4, so I'm going to do $4 times 8 pints would give me $32. All right, last one. This one I'm going to make a table for. A kangaroo hops 2 kilometers in 3 minutes. So kilometers and minutes, 2 and 3. How long does it take the kangaroo to travel 5 kilometers? So I'm going to find a 1 on my kilometer side to find 5. And then how far does the kangaroo travel in 2 minutes? I'm going to find a 1 on my minute side to find 2. So this gives me 1.5. And then I do times 5, and that's 7.5. This gives me 0.67. I do times 2, and that gives me 1.34. Let me go back through and fill in my arrows. Divided by 2 times 5 divided by 3 and times 2. Okay, so you need arrows on tables to get credit. You need work shown for everything on this review packet and everything on the quiz. That's it.